Everyone thinks they know the best Dolby Atmos soundbar for 2026. They don't. This year flipped the entire ranking, and a few giants got crushed by unexpected winners. If you're planning to upgrade, this list might change your whole setup. Let's start with a soundbar that shouldn't be this good, but is. Hit subscribe, like, and drop a comment for what you want to see next on Interface Craft. The real problem with buying Atmos soundbars in 2026. The truth is, Dolby Atmos has become one of the most confusing things in home audio. Every brand claims 3D sound, virtual height, or cinematic immersion, but half of those labels mean nothing in the real world. People buy a bar expecting helicopters to fly over their heads and end up hearing sound that barely lifts off the screen. That disappointment is exactly why this video exists. Most shoppers don't realize that two soundbars can cost the same price and still deliver completely different Atmos performance. Some have real, up-firing drivers that push audio into your ceiling and bounce it back with true height. Others rely on cheap digital processing that tries to fake the effect, and the difference is night and day. If you don't know what to look for, you will waste hundreds of dollars without ever hearing the Atmos you paid for. That's why this breakdown matters. I'm going through the models that actually perform the way Atmos should, with real overhead energy, clean separation, and proper power from modern rooms. And I'll also tell you which ones stand out because of clarity, bass strength, surround precision, or value. No fluff, no sponsored bias, just real testing and real results. But hang on, because some of the soundbars coming up deliver performance that shouldn't even be possible for their size. Don't miss the next pick, and make sure to like and subscribe so you stay ahead of every upgrade coming this year. Samsung Q990D. Samsung's Q990D is the kind of soundbar that makes you rethink what a living room can do. It fires sound in every possible direction, upward, sideways, forward, and behind, and the result is one of the widest, cleanest Atmos sound stages you can get without installing a full home theater. The height channels feel natural, not exaggerated, and the rears add direction you can actually point to. It's big, bold, and powerful, but still clean enough to handle quiet dialogue without drowning everything in bass. What makes the Q990D stand out in 2026 isn't just raw power, it's the control. Samsung took the tuning further this year, tightening the mid-range and sharpening the front soundstage. Explosions don't blur. Voices don't get lost. Surround pans glide from one speaker to another with a smooth, cinematic precision. And if you're on Samsung TV, Q Symphony still gives it that extra push by merging TV speakers with the bar for a fuller wall of sound. But here's the part most people miss. The next soundbar solves a problem even the Q990D struggles with. Don't miss it. And don't forget to like and subscribe so you never fall behind on these 2026 upgrades. Bose Smart Ultra Soundbar. The Bose Smart Ultra is the kind of soundbar that doesn't try to overwhelm you with size or raw power. Yet the moment you fire it up, you understand exactly why Bose still owns the clean and premium experience. It's made for people who want Atmos immersion but don't want a giant speaker dominating their living room. What makes the Smart Ultra stand out in 2026 is how effortlessly it blends clarity with directionality. Bose tuned the dialogue channel so well that voices feel sharper, cleaner, and more forward than most soundbars in this category. Even without a massive set of drivers, it has a natural sense of space, especially in medium-sized rooms where Bose's audio tuning really shines. Its Atmos performance is very different from the Samsungs or JBLs you've seen earlier. Instead of leaning purely on explosive height effects, Bose uses psychoacoustic processing combined with angled drivers to push sound wider and slightly upward. You don't get the thunder of a Samsung Q990D or the aggressive overheads of a JBL Bar 1300X, but you do get something more controlled and more home-friendly. If you pair it with the Bose bass module, 700 and the Bose surround speakers, the system becomes surprisingly immersive, especially for movies heavy on dialogue and environmental sound. And in 2026, Bose improved the tuning curve, so the rear speakers feel more present without overpowering the main bar. But here's the twist. The next soundbar fixes a weakness Bose still struggles with: true physical height impact. And you'll want to see why. Don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss the next breakdown. Sonos Arc Ultra 2026 edition. The Sonos Arc Ultra is the soundbar that finally answers every complaint people had about the original Arc Sonos didn't just tweak the tuning. They rebuilt the entire driver layout to push height effects deeper into the room with real, noticeable overhead movement. The Ultra uses upgraded elliptical drivers and newly refined waveguides that give Atmos effects more lift, more shape, and far more directionality than before. This is the first Sonos bar where you can actually point to the ceiling and say, yes, I can hear something happening right above me. For people in medium and large rooms, this alone makes it a major jump from the older Arc. Pair it with the Sub Gen 3 and the new era 300 rears, and the whole system becomes a true dome of sound. The Era 300 speakers already built their reputation as the strongest wireless Atmos rears in their class. And when locked into the Arc Ultra setup, they spread sound with a very open, spacious character. Action scenes feel broader, with more air movement and less of that front-heavy, signature older Sonos setup struggled with. In 2026, TruePlay Advanced Tuning also improved dramatically, adapting your room shape with more accuracy, especially for high ceilings and open-floor homes. Everything sounds more balanced, more weighted, and more cinematic. But here's where things get interesting. The next soundbar doesn't just give you wide Atmos. It brings raw power and a level of punch that Sonos can't match. Stick with me and hit like and subscribe so you don't miss what's coming next. The Ultimate 2026 Buyer's Guide, Extended Plus Deep Plus Premium. Most people believe choosing a Dolby Atmos soundbar is as simple as picking the one with the highest number of channels or the biggest subwoofer. But in 2026, the real buying process is far more complicated. What actually matters is how well a soundbar interacts with your room, your seating distance, your ceiling height, your walls, and even the way you place your TV. And the surprising part is, this one detail can completely transform an average setup into something that feels cinematic, or can ruin a premium system completely. The truth is, almost every major complaint people have about their Atmos soundbar comes from wrong pairing, not wrong hardware. If you buy a flagship system and place it in a room that doesn't support reflection, your height effects disappear. If you buy a compact system for a large, echo-heavy room, the sound gets swallowed instantly. A soundbar isn't just a device. It's part of a full ecosystem that includes your furniture, ceiling, walls, floor, and seating position. And that brings us to the buyer's guide that barely anyone talks about, but everyone urgently needs. The real science behind buying a Dolby Atmos soundbar. A Dolby Atmos soundbar doesn't actually send sound up. It sends sound at precise angles, and your ceiling acts like a reflector. A good ceiling height? Between 7.5 to 10 feet. Anything higher than that, and your up-firing speakers begin losing impact. Anything lower, and the bounce becomes too compressed, creating a narrow vertical stage. This is why someone with a simple, average-sized living room can experience better Atmos than someone with a huge, luxury space. It's not about money. It's about physics. When people say my Atmos doesn't sound like Atmos, it's almost always because the room isn't helping. A big mistake buyers make is assuming all Atmos is the same. It's not. There are 3 levels. Basic Atmos, virtual height, processed, not real, works in small rooms only. Mid-level Atmos, up-firing drivers. Actual drivers create real overhead bounce. Premium Atmos, discrete rear speakers plus side-firing plus up-firing rear channels. This creates a dome around you, not just overhead, but everywhere. So before buying anything, the first question isn't which model is best. The first question is, what level of Atmos can my room actually support? If your room can't reflect sound well, even the best soundbar will underperform. This is the hidden detail people always miss. Stick with me. Hit like if this is helping, because the next part is where money-saving decisions happen. The most expensive buying mistake. Thinking more channels equals better sound. A lot of soundbar buyers in 2026 see labels like 1.1.4 or 7.1.2 and assume more numbers mean better performance. That's not how Atmos works. A A 7.1.2 system with good tuning, good placement, and powerful drivers can beat an 11-channel system with weak firing angles or underpowered drivers. For example, Samsung Q990DS strength isn't the number of channels. It's how well those channels are positioned in a real home. Same with the Sonos Arc. It uses fewer channels, but with shockingly clean vertical imaging. If you buy purely by numbers, you're buying marketing, not performance. Most buyers don't realize that a smaller but better-tuned system like the Sonos Arc Plus Era 300 surrounds can outperform larger systems in clarity, imaging, and precision. So here's the truth you never hear. Driver quality matters more than driver quantity. And this is where a lot of money gets wasted. Stick with me, because the next part explains exactly what features matter and which ones are trap. Features that actually matter in 2026, not a marketing list. The market has changed, and so has what counts as a premium feature. 1. True up firing height speakers. If a soundbar doesn't have upward drivers, it cannot produce real Atmos height. Virtual height can sound decent, but will never beat physical upfires. 2. Wireless subwoofer that hits below 35 Hz because bass isn't about loudness, it's about depth. A weak sub doesn't just sound soft, it pulls the entire immersion down. 3. Side firing channels that push sound wider than the TV. This creates the cinematic wraparound effect people love. 4. HDMI Arc. Without it, you'll never get lossless Atmos from streaming apps. 5. Room calibration. Sonos, TruePlay, Sony Sound Field Optimization, Samsung, SpaceFit, LG AI Room Calibration. These systems literally reshape how the soundbar behaves in your room. These are the features that matter. Everything else is marketing noise. But wait, because buyers still make one more huge mistake after this. And it's the mistake that could save you over $300 if you avoid it. Don't forget to like and subscribe if this guide is helping. The mistake most people make with subwoofers. The subwoofer is the heart of your sound experience. But people often choose the wrong type of bass for their room and then blame the soundbar. If you have a small room, a massive sub will overwhelm everything. If you have a large open space, a tiny sub will vanish. Most people don't realize that the sub placement is even more important than sub size. Corner placement boosts bass by up to 30%. Center placement delivers more accurate bass, but less power. A rear placement can create delay and muddiness if not calibrated. When buyers skip this part, their setup collapses. Stick with me. The next part is about room size matching, and it might be the most valuable section for you. The room size matching guide. Every room has a sweet zone for different types of soundbars. Small rooms, up to 150 square feet medium soundbars without aggressive side or rear channels perform best. Medium rooms, 150 to 300 square feet. This is where premium systems like the Q990D and Sonos Arc shine. Large rooms, 300 SQ feet, plus only systems with rear speakers and wide firing channels should be used. People who use compact soundbars in huge rooms always think Atmos is weak. It's not weak. It's simply not designed for that environment. This is the part almost no one explains. But we still haven't covered the final trap most buyers fall into. Stick with me. And if this is helping, hit that like button before the next section. The Brand Reliability Guide. The 2026 Reality Check. Not all brands are equal in 2026. Samsung is unmatched in full surround Atmos with wireless rears. Sonos is unmatched in clarity, tuning, and room-friendly performance. Sony is unmatched in cinematic vertical imaging. Bose is unmatched in vocal clarity and simplicity. JBL is unmatched in raw power and detachable flexibility. Choosing the wrong brand for the wrong purpose creates a poor experience. But choosing the right brand for the right scenario unlocks real Atmos. But there's one final critical mistake buyers make. And if you avoid it, you unlock your system's full potential. Stick with me and subscribe so you don't miss the next upgrade. The final buyer's trap, not allowing the system to break in. Every premium soundbar requires break-in time. Out of the box, drivers are stiff, subs are tight, and highs are slightly sharp. After 20 to 40 hours of real use, the entire system relaxes and the mix opens up. Most people test a soundbar for 5 minutes and return it. They never hear what it was truly capable of. This is the detail 95% of buyers never know, and it determines whether your purchase becomes a regret or a masterpiece. We're now ready for the final verdict. Don't go anywhere yet. The conclusion ties everything together. That's it. The full breakdown of the best Dolby Atmos soundbars for 2026. Now you know which models actually deliver real overhead effects, deep bass, and a cinematic experience that makes every movie, game, or show feel alive. Remember, it's not just about price or numbers. It's about the right system for your room and your setup. If this guide helped you make sense of all the noise in the market, make sure to like this video, subscribe to Interface Craft, and hit the notification bell so you never miss an upgrade. Drop a comment below with your favorite soundbar or the one you're planning to get. I love hearing what you're building in your home theater. And don't forget to check out my previous videos, especially the top 6 wireless Dolby Atmos soundbars 2026 and the top 7 best Samsung Dolby Atmos soundbars 2026. They're packed with tips and setups you won't see anywhere else. Finally, if you're ready to take your home theater to the next level, stay tuned. More expert guides and real-world testing are coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.